saying that it's a healthy relationship still. But I mean, okay, that's cool. I mean, it's whatever, And that's what I used to tell all my friends, man. If you can't love another man
sexually
and sexually enjoy that and be honest with yourself with that, then there's no point in the relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah, but anyways, welcome everybody to the newest episode of Wealth for Generations. How's it going? We are on episode number 41.
My goodness, it's carrying up.
Woo, getting old up in here. I was saying, man, you can't miss it. We're gonna have to do something for the big 5-0.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do something. I don't know exactly what we're doing yet.
Celebrate.
But we gotta celebrate something,
Yeah.
Gots to. But first and foremost, dang, I did it. I've been really good about it.
What happened?
I smacked all up in the microphone. I hit the teeth smack. Take the boy out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the boy.
Sir.
The man. The man. Ain't no boy no more. But I've been kind of tired, man, lately,
Allergies.
But nah, I think it's just work, man. Just like you were saying. Like I've been on this transition, dealing with a new partner on the route and a new salesman.
Okay.
So the new salesman has been ordering heavy.
Yeah.
And then the new partner doesn't really hustle as much as the old partner.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. So it's just like double extra work. But that's why I got my energy drink here and this nice little koozie that I got from Austin last episode with Save Coins. It's an app for your phone. You can save coins as you spend cash.
I've been seeing you pushing all those apps.
Yeah, man. Well, this is a newer one.
Yeah.
That I met him at the Small Business Expo.
Okay.
But I just had him on the show. But no, the other apps I've been pushing because that's shameless plug-in right there. But it also helps. Okay. You know what I mean? Like all that. You're talking about like the fetch and the
I think so, yeah.
And all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, it helps you guys too. It helps whoever wants to take advantage of it as well.
I haven't even checked into any of it. Yeah.
The referrals are nice. Yeah. Man, I would definitely check into Get Upside if you haven't.
Because I'm gonna go through them.
It's getting better.
Yeah, I'm waiting for. I think I should have some time to look into it tomorrow.
Yeah, because in the beginning, like it was getting kind of a bad rap because there's some people out there that are anti Circle K.
Yeah.
So that was the main focus of it. But as it's growing and getting bigger, they're incorporating restaurants.
Right.
So you can go to certain restaurants, local or not even necessarily local, but certain restaurants.
Yeah.
You can get cash back when you spend at the restaurant, and even if you go inside the convenience store part of Circle K now, you can get cash back when you spend inside, and certain grocery stores are starting to team up with it. So it's not just Circle K gas anymore.
What's the limit that you have to spend?
There is no limit.
No.
Oh, I mean, it's small percentage though. You know what I mean? There might be a limit at top. I don't know it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They might, because you can go to the grocery store and drop. You got a family of 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might drop $1,200-$1,500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're going to give you cash back on that. You know what I mean? 6% or 20, sometimes, it's at like 8%.
Yeah.
Something like that. 8% of all you math whizzes out there, 8% of 1,500. That's a decent amount of money compared to when I'm getting gas.
Yeah.
And they're giving you 3 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
And my car only holds 14, 15 gallons.
Yeah. Groceries are expensive too.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But
what? I'm so confused.
He said he got a family of 6. I'm like, damn.
Oh.
No, I don't have a family of 6.
Yeah. I'm talking about.
I was saying if
Patrick.
I mean, not as
Patrick
big.
Doesn't have a family of 6.
I got a family of 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Party of 5.
Yeah. I mean, damn near 6, but
yeah,
family of 5.
Yeah. 5.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of said that though, because I'm like, he can probably, if he's ever looked at the grocery bill, you know what I mean? He's probably can attest.
Bro, I can't even get a full basket now. I get half a basket, and I'm paying what I used to pay like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It is nuts. That's crazy.
I would pay for like one meal for school.
Yeah.
And I spend like $70.
Yeah.
Because I have a culinary class.
Oh, Mr.
They're
Chef
killing.
Chef.
They're killing that middle class.
You want to have a challenge? When we're gonna have a challenge?
I can now cook you.
That's what I'm saying. When we're gonna have a challenge?
I don't know. You guys should have a battle. If not for cooking, then for basketball.
Basketball
season is here.
Let's do a challenge of each on the same time, so we can both feel good about ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I know you ain't out cooking me, and I ain't out basketballing you.
Hell no, you're not.
Oh, you know what'd be dope is if you guys actually give each other like blinded, like give you guys like the recipe, like the time of, and you gotta hurry up and like prep it.
Oh, bro.
Hey,
Dude, man, y'all don't know, man. I'm ready for TV, bro.
Yeah,
I'm ready for
scratch.
that rip.
You ready for that scratch?
Don't know my skills.
Yeah.
Check out Delicious Dishes 602 on IG. Just check it out. Take a gander on that. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know about me. You don't know about me. But anyways, we should probably get into the show at some point. What are we, like 10 minutes in? Oh no, it's only at 6. But let's give a round of applause for my returning co-host,
Yellow.
Mr. St. Patrick.
Oh, I know it's been a minute. I apologize.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute. It's all right though.
Yeah.
It's all right. You know, we replaced you twice, and then
I don't even know if you can though. It's just it.
Nah,
I'm not
there's
really
no. It's
replaceable.
just additional. It's
Yeah.
just I like having a carousel of co-hosts.
So do
You know
I.
what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I definitely want to have some solid return people that my viewers get used to. I don't
Yeah.
want them to always be guessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You definitely would be one of my solid people. I was trying to make Jess one of my solid people, but you know, she had to go off and be an entrepreneur, boss woman and stuff.
Yeah, no.
But pizza, that's you, homemade pizza. That's all right, man. Your dough is undercooked though.
it was.
I know. That's what I was looking at. I was like,
Way. I
Yeah.
was rushing though because we only have like an hour.
And first of all,
yeah.
And I
just
was
to
by
let you
myself.
know, if you're gonna challenge me, that is definitely one fucking thing you don't challenge me on no pizza, man.
Oh, I was not.
I wouldn't
Don't challenge me on pizza,
But a
bro.
pizza is simple though. I think you guys got to do something more.
I ran a
intricate, you know?
pizza. I ran a pizzeria for like 2 years. I ran a pizzeria for like 2 years. I was a pizza man for like 3.5 years. Like you should see the amazing things I did with frozen dough.
So yesterday we
Like it's crazy. It was
we got egg roll
scientific
wrappers.
shit.
Yeah.
And we got cheese sticks and my the pepperoni and marinara sauce. Made pizza egg rolls. Gas, bro. Like they were gas. I ain't gonna lie.
You're such an American.
That's the recipe the chef gave us to do. It's not like we picked it.
Your chef is an American.
Oh yeah, she is.
Anyways, she had you, man. She's like, what I don't know. I feel like she's like, you know what, y'all ain't gonna look. I'm gonna help y'all out. Y'all,
I'm gonna give you guys something.
I'm gonna give y'all something simple,
Right,
something cheap. You know, you can take this home, go do this. Man, she's supposed to be teaching you how to woo.
Hidden skill alert.
She's supposed to be teaching you how to woo. That's you?
Mm-hmm.
See,
It's
yeah,
my backpack.
I can't do
A
that.
man of many talents.
But let's get to the next bombastic applause.
Mr. Bombastic.
And that is for my
Fantastic.
engineer of all engineers, Mr. Jimmy the Brown Giant. Ho, 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 ho.
Finna turn up tonight, you know what I'm saying? My senior prom.
Yeah, actually, let's get a round of
Finna
applause
get
right
crunk.
there. Let's get a round of applause. Jimmy about to
Throw this
hit
out
his
there.
senior prom today.
Last school year.
Tonight,
That's
He's gonna hit his peak at his
I was
prom.
failing every class.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
Now,
gonna
I
hit
have straight
that
A's.
whoa, get lit, and
You acknowledge it.
What's
all
what's
that cool
getting low
stuff.
for you?
What do you mean?
What's like what does your night look like real quick?
Getting like, what do you mean getting
'Cause
low?
you're saying like, oh, I'm gonna get lit. You know what I mean? Like, what does that look like?
for
what's-
me,
what's-
like, you want me to be honest?
Yeah,
What you
I
like-
doing?
Yeah.
This I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
Keep it a
just-
buck.
I'm right. I'm just keep it uncensored. I don't care at this point because I'm 18 now. Whatever.
I'm a grown ass man. I'm 18 now. I'm a grown ass man.
So, oh, I hope Uncle's not watching this.
You know he is.
The other day I did a couple shots of Fireball.
Ooh, did a couple of little hairs grow out of your chest?
I did like 4.
You got to mix it.
Pure
You
pressure.
pulling
It was
on
just straight. It was the little ones.
Yeah.
But we was at my friend's
Oh, you
house.
did like the little shooters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Them little shooters?
So we went to my friend's house, and somebody was like, "Hey, y'all want a chess box?"
Chest box. Oh, yeah? Yeah.
And I'm
y'all
like,
still do that? I
Cool.
thought kids
Yeah,
didn't do
I
that no
know.
I'm
more.
like, cool. I'm like, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
my big brother used to bully me all the time.
Yeah.
I could take a lick. You know what I mean? Man, me and this scrawny white kid,
Mhm.
he had threw a punch. I slipped it, and he had put his chin down.
Oh man. Good night.
Bob, his whole nose is just bleeding.
Man, you know
And
you
I have
can't
a
be
video. I
fighting
have a
these
video.
people when you 2 feet taller than them.
It wasn't. He asked for me, and I said okay. And there's a video where my friend has the camera in his face, and I hear him say this, "I can't breathe."
When he said chin, I was like, good night. I thought you were gonna like put him in a sleeper.
See, I can't breathe. Then after that, that all was just like at 9 o'clock, so it's not even that late. So after that, we go to Domino's, and we got like $17. We was like, man, let's go get some food real quick. Man, we go in there and we start flirting with the cashier because it's late and they're about to close. Tell me why she slid us 3 pizzas and 2 sodas for $7.
Nice.
Man,
Bet you they were
That's
sendbacks.
but tonight it's
I
gonna
know,
be
I
different.
thought
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying to go to a party tonight. I'm going
Oh,
to a party
snap,
tonight.
Jimmy about to get
And
lit.
I'm not in the party. Like, you know what I mean? I don't. My type of, you know what I'm saying, lit night is like me and a couple guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh,
And a
okay.
couple
I mean,
females.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's what you like to do. Hang out with a couple guys.
Elijah, don't
alone,
do
you know what I
that.
mean?
Don't
That's
do
cool.
that. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
What?
Anyway,
Don't do what?
you know exactly what you're doing.
I ain't
Just-
do nothing.
Just be careful,
Hey,
whatever
bro,
you get
I
yourself
support
into.
you, man. Do whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah.
However
Wait,
you
tonight-
get lit is how you get down.
But tonight is, I don't know when I'm, bro.
Tonight is going down. Don't just don't forget.
Just think, everything that you do happens within a second. It can change your life.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, trust me, I know. There's stuff
Yeah.
I refuse to, like. There be people who that's my age and they do hardcore. Like, I don't say hardcore, but you know what I'm saying, that's hardcore to me.
yeah,
Like, you know,
yeah,
and like, nah, I'm cool, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, do
So-
that.
So we got asking the mass, or actually, and I'm sorry, I almost skipped it. Well, I do got to skip it, but I still got to hit that plug. So, real quick, we're gonna run through this Ray quick, like Ray Lewis running through motherfuckers on the field. Health is wealth. Health is wealth is the segment, or I'm sorry, it is the segment, but the segment is brought to you by Moss Boss Organic Gel and Rich Sea Moss. Get your order of sea moss ASAP. Contact Jessica Marrero on Facebook. You can reach her with Jessica1s.Marrero or on IG at Moss Boss Organic Gel, or you can email her at mossbossog@gmail.com. And for today, for Health is Wealth, all we got is this thing for you. Sorry. It's just been crazy hectic for us. We got a lot of stuff coming up. So, you know, Jess has been kind of busy. She actually had a special vending spot last night at the Strong Wood location. I'm not sure if you heard about them, but they're local guys that make like real fedora hats and stuff. Strong Wool, like they
The
actually
stuff Neo be
custom.
wearing.
Nah, Neo don't got a fedora, did he?
Man, Neo wear a fedora in every album cover.
Oh, Neo. I'm my bad. My
Neo,
You're thinking of
N-E-Y.
Matrix,
Look,
Neo?
the first picture that popped up.
My bad. No. I'm sorry. I was thinking
They
Matrix
said-
at first.
they said-
My bad. That's why I was like Neo.
He has a
Yeah.
Christmas album, and it's like him jumping up in the air. And
Yes.
he was like,
Exactly.
they was like, he ain't never had a song that would make you do like that.
But you're thinking of, you said,
I thought about the Matrix at
Oh,
first when he
okay.
said Neo. I thought of
Oh.
Neo, not
Oh, okay.
Neyo
Yeah.
at first. My bad. But yeah, Strong Wood. Shout out to them. They are in the downtown Roosevelt Row area,
Sorry.
I believe. And Jess, Moss Boss, or actually Jess and Christina, I believe, were out there as Elevated Souls. They were out there. Look at them big old lips right there.
Look, he got every album cover. It's a fedora.
Yeah, because fedoras are dope, man.
Look.
I'm one day when I grow up, I'm gonna
Oh
save
my
up some
God.
money and buy a fedora
Oh,
from
there goes
Strong
one.
Wood.
I'm
or
not gonna
Strong
lie.
Wood, Strong Wool, and they got some sick ones, man. They got the fancier ones with the feathers up in there, and like it'll be solid color, and then like
Yeah.
a little design. They got man, they be look up or actually they can't see what we're seeing. My bad.
But I'm not gonna lie, real quick. When I was younger, I wanted to dress like Neo because I thought he was just the way he dressed
Do
was
it.
like really dope. You know, I don't get that kind of money.
You don't
I gotta
gotta
barely-
have that kind
Those
of money.
suits are expensive.
Man, Burlington Coat Factory will hook you up. Hit up
I don't
Ross,
got my
Burlington.
size.
Got your size. They got every size.
Nah, not my size.
There's one person I used to want to dress like all the time.
Jaleel White.
Huh?
Jaleel White.
No. Oh, you're funny.
Oh,
I understood that.
Adam
I
Levine.
understood that one. Huh?
Adam Levine?
No.
Uh,
Like the stuff like this.
okay.
Just the
Isn't that how
baggy
you
clothes. I
dress?
had the baggy clothes, all that. Blang
But so
blang.
for the Asking the Masters, there's only one question this week. Do you have any savings goals? So we've been on this savings for a while, talking about money talk for a while. We got taxes and all that stuff coming up. So I'm just curious what y'all doing. Jimmy, Patrick,
When
y'all
you
got any
say
saving
saving
goals right
goals,
now?
tell me yours so I can better.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm trying to save up some money because I got my anniversary and my family trip coming up right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to save up a little bit of extra cash,
Yeah.
plan ahead. So by the time it gets, because it's like, it'll be in the summertime.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to plan now and make some moves now so I can save up for when it's time. I can drop that money to do my family plans and my anniversary
Okay.
because they're like 2.5, 3 weeks apart.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try to get it all together in one chance, in one
Yeah.
swoop. So that's my savings goal right now at the moment.
I get it. I don't know. I don't know for me in regards to the saving goals itself that I'm particularly doing. But
It's
what
cool.
we're
You don't have to have anything at the
yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
It could also just be in general because, a lot of people say you want to have a savings, which
Well,
we'll get
'cause
into it a little bit, but you want to have 3 months of like livable expenses
here's the thing
saved up.
too is I don't necessarily have a goal that I'm working like a a financial a monetary goal,
Hmm.
but I do have another goal that I'm currently working on, and it's in regards to I'm pushing myself a little bit harder to prep myself as far as work, so that way I can eventually take some time off where I don't have to necessarily be worrying about like
About the finances.
right.
Somebody on Twitch
Yeah.
Yeah.
said to just follow the 50-30-20 rule.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
that's a
it.
good one.
That's a good one if you can do it. If you
Is
can
I
do
think
it.
isn't it like 50 towards bills,
Yeah,
30 to like
you pay
groceries and
yourself,
you know what I'm saying, food and stuff, and the 20 is to yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
or yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna double
surprised. Are
check it
you
right now.
surprised I knew that? I am too. It's okay.
yeah.
Are you what you said?
You surprised I knew about that? Knew what it
No,
was?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I've said
I
before,
mean,
man, you be kind of coming out the woodwork with some stuff every
because
once in a
here's the
while.
thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's 50% of your income is to your must-haves, which is like your bills and stuff like
Your
that.
bills.
30% is to your wants, which is the stuff you want to do, and then 20% is to your savings.
Okay.
or yeah, that's what I was thinking. The 30 was to like your hobbies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
kind of.
So yeah, that rule does work. If you can do that though, because there's
Yeah.
a lot of people. That's kind of what I'm going to get into in a little bit. There's a lot of people out there that are struggling a little bit,
Yeah.
and when they get down to the savings part or the wants part, it doesn't really equal up a 30 or a 20 because the needs, the necessities, the
Yeah.
things you got to pay for are a little higher than 50 because of what's going on right now with inflation and rent going up and stuff like that, and other things,
Yeah.
So, but whoever that was, shout out to who, Jimmy?
Squared Mo.
Shout out to Squared Mo, because that is a very good suggestion if
Yes,
you are
Squared
in
Mo.
a financial position to do that. So that's 50% of your income goes towards your must-haves, which is like your bills and things of that nature, your necessities to get through. 30% goes to your wants, and 20% go to your savings. I'm not sure if anybody uses that, but Mo, if you use that, let us know how that's working out for you.
Yeah.
Thanks for your input. We appreciate you. And then next we're gonna get into, or did you have any savings for the answer for the asking the
I'm
masses?
saving up for it to go somewhere. I want to go to California.
Trying to go to Egypt,
California.
California,
What part? What part of California?
to the beach, right near the beach. Oaksterdam. You should go to Oaksterdam.
Riverside, LA, Compton.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood, San Francisco, San Diego.
It's none of them.
You're gonna go to Disneyland?
Hold on.
San Jose.
Come on, man. How you gonna be like, I want to go here, and then you like,
I forgot what part
Don't know. Hmm. Oh, that's funny. He legit went to go call someone.
She said
Dude.
Central.
South Central?
No.
South Central.
What city are you
About to
in?
represent Slauson, son.
I'm in NorCal.
Oh, you're in
Okay.
North Cal.
So that's like towards like. Ask her if it's like by like Fremont, San Jose.
We're like 3 hours from San Jose. We're right by Sacramento.
Oh,
Tell her-
okay.
Tell her to
Sacktown.
send me some trees, y'all.
Yeah.
She in North Cal. They got
He
some
said-
bomb
he
ass
said send him
trees.
some trees.
And maybe some fungi.
Some fun guy.
Sure. I mean, I don't partake in any of that type of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. And on that note, let's get to our next segment of the show. We're going to be getting to our wealthy wisdom part of the show. And today we're going to start off talking a little bit about Fox 10 News, a survey that they did not too long ago. And this is kind of what I was talking about. Fox 10 News was saying in a recent survey that many of us are going to be saving less than $5,000 this year and planning on using our tax refund as a building block for a rainy day. Is that what you're gonna do, or you just
Square
get
Mo
into
said.
your yes?
He said, yeah. He said, yeah, it works great. I have a 6-month emergency plan.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I have a
6
6
month.
month.
Ooh, it's nice.
I have a 6-month emergency funds now.
Nice. Yes. So you're over exceeding superiority. They say about a 3 month, but you got a 6, so that's double, man. You can do what Patrick is trying to work up to right now. You know, if you had that 6 month set up, you can be like, you know what, I'm gonna take a 2-week vacation
Not to work.
and
Well,
still be
see,
cool.
I could. I'm gonna elaborate, I guess, in
But you don't want to
instance.
touch that. I understand.
Yeah. So like,
Sometimes you already got something.
there's some stuff
but
that's like lined up in case like worst case scenarios or those cases.
mhm.
But like, if I'm actively physically working on something like right now, no, because those things have always been in there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They've always been in play. So yeah.
So, but yeah, so they're saying that a lot of people are going to be using their tax refunds to rebuild because of the way things have been going. A lot of people have had to touch their savings and rely on their credit cards. So that means this tax season, this tax return, there's not going to be any new TVs, man. That's unacceptable. I want to be able to go to my friends and take advantage of their income tax purchases, like down payment for that new truck with the all-wheel drive off-road. It's not happening this year, Frank. It's not happening.
Mhm.
So that means there's no passenger seat for me to go in and go off-roading and see the mountains and stuff like that. That's bullshit, America. It's bullshit. This government should be giving us more money back. Don't you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes. The experts say, like I was saying, the experts say that you should have at least 3 months. 6 months is good. Living expenses and savings for emergencies. But, since eggs are $12 a carton now and gas is $8 a gallon, they said that it could be a little bit of a challenge for most of us to get to that. And I'm like, you think?
Yeah. I know.
Like a lot of people don't want to change up their spending habits, even though spending's becoming different. The inflation is hitting all places,
Yeah.
So since people have been using their savings and credit cards a lot more, that means a lot more people are counting on those returns to balance off some of that debt. When all else fails, though, you could go borrow money to pay off all your debt, and then you just have one payment and most likely lower interest, get a personal loan. So I personally just paid my monthly payment to my local drug lord, Maurice. Oh, shit. I mean, Gator. Gator don't play no shit,
I know
but
what
he's
that's
fair.
from. I
But he's
know what
fair.
that's from.
Gator don't play no shit, but he's fair.
That's from
But anyways, speaking of
wait,
drug
I know,
lords,
wait, the other guys.
the other guys,
I got it. I got that reference.
I was thinking it was that
That's Will Ferrell.
Talladega Nights or something like that.
Gator don't play no shit.
Yeah.
But speaking of drug lords, Fox 10 has also mentioned in another article that more of us are taking on side hustles, wink, wink, to make ends meet. I actually highly recommend this. That's how the wealthy stay wealthy. Well, not necessarily doing the physical work. In the wealthy world, it's said to have multiple sources of income, right?
Mhm.
So they usually say about 7. So the 7 sources of income to get rich are earned income, capital gains, interest income, dividend income, rental income, business income, and royalty income. Are you familiar with any of these, Patrick?
Yeah. I'm familiar with a few of them.
Do you have any of them in place yet?
I have a couple.
Notice I said yet.
Yeah, I have a couple. I'm still working on a few other ones.
Me too. I got a couple of them, but yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
7, you know?
Yeah. And the thing too is, even if you're out there, you know, you're watching this, even if you are working on that stuff, just try to keep it to yourself, because the more people that know about it, the more that they try to dabble into, you know, one, because I'm big on energy and everything else. I think a lot of times they try to take away from that. Two, because the fact that they like find out like, oh, like this person has this, and this, they tend to let me borrow, let me, you know, they try to like eat into, you know, to those expenses. And a lot of times you don't get to see it because it's a progress. You have to let it, you know,
Yes.
build.
And that's a lot of the time. A lot of people don't understand that part, man. There's no such thing as a get rich scheme.
Yeah.
There's circumstances.
Yeah.
There's circumstances. Don't get me wrong. There's get rich quick circumstances.
Yeah.
You got a random ass uncle. You're the only heir left in the bloodline. They pass away. All of a sudden, you got 7-acre property.
Yeah.
And a couple $1,000s, and you're 27.
Yeah.
That happens every once in a while. Your grandparents pass away, and you got a trust fund or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, stuff that is circumstance. But there's no like, all right, yo, we're gonna go rob this bank in another state, get rich quick, come back, and just chill out and fucking enjoy our shit.
You just said.
What's up? Which one?
Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor.
With Richard Pryor? Yeah. There were stipulations to that one though.
Wasn't he like?
He had to do like, I want to say like 30 days and not spend. He had to spend a certain amount every day, I think, but it had to be like logical shit. He couldn't like be like, oh, I'm gonna just buy another car today.
Oh,
I'm gonna buy it. You know what I mean? It had to be like,
he said
logical stuff or something. I think
he inherited $300 million. He could inherit $300 million if he successfully spent $30 million in 30 days.
But I thought there was a stipulation to it though. Like I thought he had to buy like certain type of stuff or something.
No, it was.
I thought he couldn't just like throw it away.
Hold on, sorry.
But in just a second, we'll be getting into a little bit more of explanation of the different incomes.
Oh, the stipulation is that he couldn't tell anybody what he was up to.
Yeah. Okay. That's what it was. Because what would happen is what Patrick was saying.
Yep.
And it would be too easy for him to just give out the money then. Because then you can just be like, oh, you want to do this? What? Start a business? Okay, here's $1 million.
Yeah.
You want to start a business? Here's $1 million. Everybody gets $1 million to start a business. You get $1 million. You get
Shit. That would be good. You know?
People,
For real, though.
Squared Mo said people always think hard work can be. Blah, 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 blah. People will always think hard work can be duplicated. They will fail over and over.
Yeah, man, you can't. Only way you can do it is once we find out cloning.
Get what you're not trying.
You know, but you got to make sure you clone the right person too, because you can't clone another lazy fuck. Then both of y'all just gonna be lazy fucks.
I don't know. I say that all the time where I wish I was cloned, but then I actually think about it. I'm like, nah.
I don't know, man. You ever seen Multiplicity?
It
worked out. It worked out at first.
I couldn't watch myself being overworked.
You wouldn't be overworked though, because there'd be two.
I would, because then I would push myself that much harder. That means I would literally focus in on this, and then like I would never stop. I would continuously just
make 3 of you.
Either way, it's just gonna just.
Or all you have to do is just give yourself shifts.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like I'll put 110% in.
Yeah.
On Monday, and then clone. You got Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then I got Wednesday, and then you got
Yeah.
But my biggest thing would be like, I don't want to let my clone get caught slipping with my lady by her.
Oh, that is funny.
Like, I would bug me.
Yeah.
Even if it is me, I'm still like, it's somebody.
But then you can clone her.
Kind of everybody. It's somebody else. But still, it's somebody else technically.
And then that way your twin will be with her twin.
Yeah, we'd have.
Or
to
you could be with her twin.
And
your twin could be with her.
No, we'd have to brand them or something somehow. There'd have to be some way to tell them apart.
Why was I was just watching Family Guy, and they've cloned Brian. It was weird, but this literally just happened yesterday on TV.
That's not cool.
That besides the point.
Yeah. So earned income. Do you guys know what earned income is? That's the number one and most common one. You guys are familiar with that one, right?
Yeah. But break it down though for the viewers out there.
I'm gonna break it down. What? You didn't know? Yeah, no, I got all kind of.
Was that the one you were going for?
I was going for the laughter. He was going for the. He's going for the womp. See them jolly green, jolly brown fingers. I can't get them away. They're just so big and strong. Because they are.
They
You
are.
7 foot, 320-pound monster. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to people that are walking the street by you. All right, that's enough. That's enough there, kid. Earned income is the most common one, and most people receive their income through employment. So that's usually your regular job, or I don't want to say regular job. That's usually your 9 to 5, your W-2 job is normally your earned income. Money you get in exchange for your time and your effort, fixed hourly wage, annual salary, or commission-based pay. One benefit is it's generally consistent and reliable source of income that covers your basic living expenses. The downside is your earning potential can be limited by your employer, industry, or time. The pros of that one is it's reliable and it's easy to obtain, and the cons are you're limited by time. It doesn't scale very well. It can be risky as a sole source. Excuse me. And then number 2 was capital gains. Capital gains. Are you familiar with that one?
Yeah.
You are. You are.
Sorry, I was getting a message. So I was having to check it.
No problem. So capital gains.
But hold on real quick. I did want to mention too, prior to that, you know how we were talking about like it's not an overnight get rich thing. There is a process.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to trust the process. Don't necessarily think like, okay, like, you know, give yourself a week, like, and think that it's gonna, you know, transition.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta trust the process. Sometimes it takes work. Sometimes it'll take you a year.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll take a couple of years.
They say it's like 3 to 5 for any business that you start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's even 7.
Yeah.
In some cases, and a lot of cases.
Yeah.
You know, but you got to put them boots on and stick with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Square Mo said earned income is what provides the Wealth for Generation podcast. Multiple share my the Wealth for Generations market. God dang. The earned income is what provides the Wealth for Generation podcast. Multiple shirt mics.
Yes.
Golly.
Yes, it is. That
Turn
is
off my mic.
correct.
Golly.
Okay, no
I
problem.
cannot read.
Oops, wrong one.
I
Right there.
can't read.
Oop, not that one. There we go.
I can't read, Elijah.
Didn't I turn you off? I thought I turned you off. Or are you just that loud, you jolly green giant?
What are you talking about?
So capital gain. Capital gain is profits that you make from selling an asset such as stocks, real estate, artwork, anything that's going to be a higher price than when you originally paid for it. So this also includes don't get it twisted, because I know we're in that like weird cusp of age. So collectibles is also considered a capital gain. So if you guys got those like collectible toys from when we were kids in the 80s, all those type things, basketball cards, stuff like that, that can also be a capital gain. Even like coins.
Yeah.
You got certain coins that are worth money and stuff like that. So the amount of capital gain you can earn depends on the value of the asset when you sell it and how much you paid for it initially. Generating capital gain after you invested your money is a form of truly passive income that can help you build wealth. Have you guys ever been able to enjoy some capital gains? Not necessarily like to really live off on that kind of scale, but just anything at all. Like you ever flipped like a car or anything and then been able to utilize the money from it or
Yeah, so we have a situation that I was actually able to benefit off my capital gains. To how do I say this but not say this? Like I had some capital gains that I actually, you know, that I used to be able to help a situation, um a family, you know, situation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like a family member was kind of down and out and you were
Right.
able to
Yeah, we were able
assist
to
them.
yeah. So
Nice.
with I mean, in those cases, like it took the stress away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even too, like there's been a couple of times like where like my wife is looking for a job. You know, she went through this period where she was looking for a job.
Mm-hmm.
She went back to work and everything else, and it helped. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
worry about trying to cover everything. It's saved for those rainy days, you know?
Mhm. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, and I've always kind of, again, nothing big, but I'm just a one of those jack of all trades, master of none kinda guy,
Yeah.
and, I've always had some stuff on hand where it's like, if I really foresee some money problems, I'm like,
Right.
"Alright, bet, let me go in my garage, boom, 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 I can sell that, I can sell that, I can sell that." You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Squared most. Yeah, the Dogecoin, the Dogecoin.
Currency, yes, digital currency,
Yeah.
basically like a big, or is he saying he's
Did you say?
suggesting,
All he said was the Dogecoin. Is that Dodge or Doge?
Dodge, I believe it's Dogecoin,
I think it is
right?
Dodge.
You know, Patrick, it's Dogecoin, right?
Yeah. That
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I've heard it said somebody
Similar.
to
It's like it's like Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Basically, it's a digital
it's
currency.
Dodge. I just can't read.
Yeah, yeah. He's suggesting try that out. I haven't
Yeah.
tried that one. I've never tried that one out. I've heard about it, but yeah, there's that one. There's crypto, or that actually that's what it is generally, I believe, right? Cryptocurrency, or is it digital? Whatever. It's one of those. But yeah, the crypto, digital currency. I haven't really messed with any of that. I dabble a little bit in the Robinhood and Cash App.
So when you say Robin Hood, like you steal from the rich and give to the poor?
Shit, I fucking wish.
I honestly
Shh,
do.
we're
Yeah,
not supposed to talk about that.
I wish I was, financially able to do that. To
Yeah.
be a silent investor, to be able to just show up at random spots and
No, I did it. I did it last income tax season
Mhm.
where I just wanted to throw something in there just to see the possibilities. Like I said,
Right.
I'm not doing anything crazy by any means. I
Yeah.
just was testing the waters because I wanted to be able to come on here and, and genuinely give my opinion on certain things. Like I would fucks with Robinhood. If I
Yeah.
knew what I was doing more and I had more finances
Right.
at my disposal, I would be definitely really trying to learn more and get more into stocks right now
Uh,
because what I've done so far,
yeah.
I like it. I really do. My Cash App, um, I'm not 100% happy with it because I personally made a mistake. But what's going on there as well, for the most part, I kinda like what I've done and what I've accomplished there, but again, it's on a smaller level, like, I haven't even put in, I think I've only put in, like, barely $500 in the
Yeah.
Cash App, and I don't even think I've put in $100 in the Robinhood yet. So, like, I'm messing around with really small numbers right now.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just wanted to get into it, get my feet wet, and just see what was going on, you know?
Yeah.
But now that I know that these certain things that I'm hearing as I do my research is trying
Uh-huh.
to frame, build my knowledge for the Wealth for the Generations
Right.
podcast and for the generations around me and my peers and everything like that, I recommend it.
Yeah.
If that's something, if you're a beginner level, obviously, there's people out there who really understand stocks and that system and everything like that and how that works.
Yeah.
Um, they shouldn't be listening to me. Anyways, they
Yeah.
shouldn't be taking my advice, first of all, because I'm not on that level. But if you are on my level
Yeah.
and you're a novice and you're a beginner, yeah, I definitely recommend dabbling in Robinhood or Cash App in the beginning to kind of get your wheels wet
Yeah.
or your feet wet and kind of go from there.
I got Cash App, and I do
You got Cash App?
I do my direct deposit to
Are you doing anything with like the stocks or the Bitcoin or anything like that
there.
though?
I am not.
No.
But I
Oh
could.
man, you could be. You could be. And also too, just to throw it out there, anybody that's paying attention. I recently learned I hadn't been messing with my PayPal for a long, long time, and I recently went back into it. They have a savings program now where you can earn interest on your money.
Huh.
So
What do you mean?
now I don't mess with my PayPal, and I had $50 just sitting in it.
Yeah.
Since I'm not planning on really going back to using it like that, I just threw that 50 into the savings and I'm just letting it sit there now. And I'm gonna just
So
a- occasionally check on it and see.
is it how is it building? Like is it are you seeing it, you know,
Increase? Yeah.
I mean not just necessarily increase, but are you because of the fact that you're not doing anything to it? Is it to where you're just gonna just not do anything and just continue just to let it kind of sit? Or does that then motivate you to want to do additional steps to get it to grow even more?
At the moment, right now, I'm really just trying to plant seeds until I can kind of be in a position where it's like, okay, I got extra money or I got a little bit more money at my disposal.
Yeah.
What do I want to do with it? I can go with the Robinhood. I can go with this. I can go to my business. I can go, you know what I mean?
You can start dabbling in a few different things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, for sure. So yeah, I just want to have options, you know? And like I was saying, it's kind of more for being able to be in the position I'm in and being on the show and having the show and trying to make sure that I um provide a path for the next generation. I want to be able to dabble in a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So I can, if anybody asks me, I can at least talk beginner level stuff with them instead of just be like, ah, man, Robinhood, I got no idea about that shit. You tell me.
Yeah.
What do you know? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's capital gains. Capital gains are things that you make money off of as far as your assets when you're basically kind of flipping things. This can be stocks, real estate, your home, artwork, collectibles, anything like that. The pros of that is it's passive and you get a better tax treatment with it. The cons is it can disappear quickly and is not as reliable and it requires a capital to get started. So you basically got to have money to buy something in order to get started into that one. And then number 3 is interest income. We got interest income. Are you guys familiar with interest income at all?
Yeah, I was trying to think, but I'm not.
No. All right. Well, on the lowest level, the easiest way to explain it is basically what I just said about the PayPal. So that is a form of interest income. Is by, like I said, like I'm taking baby steps on a lot of my stuff.
Right.
So having the $50 in there, and I think it's like maybe like a 4%. I think interest, and I believe it's been every month.
Yeah.
But it also is it's a percentage. So as my total rises,
right,
my deposit rises because it's a percentage on the total. So it was at 50 the first time. I got like, I want to say like 14 cents or something like that. The last time I got a deposit, it was like 18 cents.
Okay.
So as my total keeps rising, that deposit is going to keep rising.
If at that point, does it then motivate you to want to start investing more into
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because then
sure.
it's like you can kind of skip a few steps.
I want to, but I got to be logical about where I am with my finances too.
Right.
So to answer your question 100% straight up, yes, it does motivate me. But since I have so many things going on, I kind of try to wait until I accumulate something a little quote unquote extra. And then I try to make the decision to see which move will make me more beneficial. Like it's going to be more beneficial to put $100 in PayPal right now, or would it be more beneficial for me to put $100 on one of these stocks I have on Robinhood, or would it be more beneficial for me to put $100 into my vending machine business?
Yeah,
or you know what I mean? Like I gotta decide which way I want to go.
Yeah,
and that's personally, I enjoy that, but a lot of people would see that as a downfall. I feel like because I'm not hyper focused on one path.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, that's I feel like that's the way I work. I work well like that.
Yeah.
That's how I is. So interest income is another form of passive income that is generated by lending money to others, typically through what?
My guess was
typically through a savings account, which is what I was just talking about, money market accounts, certificates or deposits, or fixed income securities. This form of income can be a reliable and predictable source of revenue, as the interest rate is typically fixed and earned over a set period of time. So interest, like I was saying, it's savings. I even have interest. I have an interest on my PayPal. I have an interest on my personal checking account.
Yeah.
I have interest on my my Robinhood account as well.
Okay.
If whatever balance I'm holding, I have interest on that.
Yeah.
I even have the extra setup on my Robinhood account where they can borrow. People can go on and, or I don't know exactly how it works, but basically my stocks can be borrowed.
Okay.
And other people it can be utilized somehow, and then I gain an interest on that. And nothing really happens to mine. Like if people get it, if it flops or gets sold or whatever, like it's not going to affect my stuff.
Right.
But the fact that it's being used, I can make interest on it being used.
Yeah.
So that's another interest avenue for you. So that's one of them, savings and stuff like that. So pros for that is passive consistent and predictable.
Yeah.
Some of the cons are requires capital, which really doesn't have to be a lot because you can open a bank account with very little bit of money, or you can just direct deposit. Some people, some accounts will give you interest if you have your account set up on direct deposit, or maybe not interest, but some type of incentive. There's going to be something somewhere.
Yeah.
So number 4 is dividend income. Dividend income is a form of passive income that is earned by owning stocks that pay dividends, which are a portion of the company's profits that are distributed to shareholders. Dividend income is often considered a more stable form of income compared to capital gains.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I really, really like this one, and I really, really recommend this one for you beginning stock players out there. If you're just getting your feet wet and you're just getting into it and you don't fully understand how the stocks work, stock system works, then dividend stocks are the way to go. I have a couple of those myself, and that is how, giving away a little gem right here if you're paying attention. But so my Robinhood account, I was saying that I get interest payments on the balance that I have on my Robinhood account. On my Robinhood account, I have dividend stocks. So the dividends are paid to my brokerage account on Robinhood. And as that increases, my interest being held there increases. So I have a total brokerage amount that I can play with and put into the stocks that I'm not touching until I get to a certain number that I want. But while that number is accumulating, I'm also gaining interest on it, so it's going up even quicker.
Okay.
And then I have an automatic deposit on it already too at a low amount.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know. I have a $2 deposit every
Yeah.
time I get paid. $2 out of my bank account, or $2 out of my paycheck, goes into my Robinhood.
Okay.
Until I hit this number that I want. So with those $2 and the interest payment, I'm just
I gotta get some tissue.
chilling and waiting for it to catch up.
Sweet, thank you.
Luckily, we've had some criers on the show, so
I know
I got
these
back up.
allergies. These allergies are killing me.
So that one's dividend income. And I'm not sure if you were listening, young man, but that's a good one right there. That's a little gem right there, buddy. It's a gem. Yes,
I was
sir.
gonna say too, if you're playing with stock, my advice: out of sight, out of mind. Don't pay attention to it.
Yes.
Because the fact that the more you pay attention, the more you're gonna want to pull, the more you're gonna want to make sure whatever the case is, out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
And don't use it unless you can afford to lose it.
And
remember that
if
one.
you are gonna use it, make sure you know when you're taking it out and how you're taking it out, because you can be penalized and you can be taxed on it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But also remember that we're not certified in any way.
yeah, I'm not. So don't come to
So
me
do
asking for
your due
advice.
diligence. And if you mess up because I suggested to do something, don't come at me because that was your decision.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not certified. I'm not professional. These are just my experiences and my opinion on the matter. So number 5, or actually the pros of dividend income is passive and relatively stable. The cons are requires capital, may not generate as much income as stocks generally. And they're saying on the long-term run, because sometimes you can get really lucky and buy some stock. Like I said before on the show, AT&T, I believe, came into the game at like 40 cents or something like that a stock. And now it's like $100 and something a stock. So if you were in that front runners of AT&T stock, you banking right now because it's like $100 and something a piece.
Mm-hmm.
From when they came into the game, when they came into the stock market, it was like 40 cents or something like that.
Yeah.
So if you were like, oh, well, let me get 100 shares right now. So you paid bucks. I don't know what that math is, but you paid under $100 probably. No, you definitely paid under $100 for 100 shares.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's 100 and something per share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now if you pull out, that's what you would get instead of what you paid for it. You would get that, whatever that's worth. So, what are we looking at? 10? About 10 or so, yeah. Next one is rental income. This is a pretty popular one right now with the Airbnb craze and Verbo and all that stuff going on right now. Rental income is a form of passive income that is earned by owning and renting out property, such as a house, apartment, or this one actually recently got my attention. I want to try to maybe team up with somebody. Um, Commercial space. So basically, exactly where we're at,
Mm-hmm.
technically. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, um,
There's a lot out there too.
yeah, I wanna look into like getting like a complex,
Yeah.
seeing if I can go in on with somebody and get a complex, and then we rent out a complex where it's like 5 or 6 stores, and we can have a business in each store or in each building,
Yeah.
office or whatever. That'd be tight. So that's another one. We'll go quickly on that one since we're getting kind of close on time. Rental income, it's pretty much self-explanatory as well. So renting out property, house, apartment, commercial space. Pros can be somewhat passive, better tax treatment. Cons requires capital and some expertise. Dealing with tenants isn't always easy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big one for some people. Some people won't even mess with it because you got to deal with those tenants. Or you can go with like Airbnb and stuff like that, where it's a little less hands-on, opposed to you being like private seller type stuff.
Yeah.
And then the next one is business income. This is another one that's kind of more self-explanatory. Business income is a form of earned income that's generated by owning and operating a business. This form of income can provide unlimited potential for your revenue, and it can be a powerful tool for building wealth over time. One of the benefits is it's flexible and independent. Independent, your schedule can provide tax benefits as certain expenses can be deducted income and reduce your overall tax liability. Pros on that one is better tax treatment, scales well. Cons requires lots of work, capital, or both. Can take many years before you see results. Like we were saying, they say it takes anywhere from 3 to 7 before you start really, really seeing results when you own a business. But in my opinion, this is one of the best options. And if you can set it up like online or automated, boom, you can easily start working on the other sources of income while you have this one getting you going. You're just going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of effort to get it going. This is true, but if you dedicate I'd say about anywhere from 6 to 12 months on trying to get something set up, automated, you can get that done, and then you can have your business income while you're still having your earned income, and then work on acquiring those other. What would that leave? Like 5.
Yeah.
So last but not least, we got this royalty income. This is one that I'm really trying to look into. Royalty income is a form of passive income that is earned by owning and licensing intellectual property such as patents, copyrights, or trademarks. This form of income can provide a steady and reliable source of revenue, as royalty income is typically earned as a regular basis based on the uses or sales of the intellectual property. Now, most people are more familiar with this when it comes to music.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most common way to do your royalty income, but you can also do trademarks, copyrights, patents, poetry. Like there's a lot of different avenues you can do to get royalty income. I have a buddy that just actually got his first check a couple months ago for musical royalty. He was a feature on this guy Vines with a Y. It featured my buddy Submerged Society on the song, and now he's getting royalty checks for that. I mean, it's
That's
nothing
dope.
big, but
Hey, but something's
boom,
better
we
than
trying to,
nothing.
yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean?
I'm trying to make sure that's in my circle. You know, we're
Yeah.
all working on knocking out these 7, like, and it doesn't have to be big numbers. You know, if we get all 7 working at the same time, it'll all eventually work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, since we're getting close, royalty pros is passive, scales very well. Cons requires a product with demand, no guarantee of a return on your time, effort, or investment. So we're gonna end up skipping wacky wealth today, and we're gonna get down to Sorry guys, kind of ran out of time, but
it's Jimmy's fault.
It's all Jimmy's fault. He went on so many rants about how he likes hanging out with his guy friends. That's his time of getting lit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All his fault.
That tandem.
But right now we are going into We Building Boy. So right now, this one is going to be a little bit different, a little bit left field of a We Building. But you know what? I want to give a shout out to the city of Chandler. I was looking around when I was trying to find this information about the wealthy wisdom today, and I came across a little article that says Chandler is among the top cities where Black Americans are thriving financially. So shout out to Chandler for providing that opportunity for that culture. You know what I mean? I can't hate on that. I'm part of the Black Americans out here. So once again, I want to give a round of applause to Chandler.
I wonder how you could figure that out to be able to add to not just being Chandler. Figure out what
Like
they're
how to
doing.
spread it out more.
Right.
Work out what they're doing. I
Yeah.
think it probably, I mean, unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure, but Black people are usually on the lower spectrum of the finances. So maybe it's more affordable over there. Maybe, there's a lot of stuff being,
I don't know. I see Chandler as being more high end.
I used to too when I was younger, but I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know why it is, but that would be my best guess because, I don't see it being well. I mean, there was part of it too. Part of it in the article said that they have a higher percentage of Black Americans with bachelors as well. So there may
Which
be
that
a
should be another
financial.
round of applause.
Yeah, actually, that is a round of applause right there. But that also too, with that being said, that hypothetically speaking, that should put a lot of those people in a higher tax bracket because they can be in a position to demand more because they have the degree.
Right.
You know what I mean? Opposed to me trying to go be a supervisor or a manager somewhere. They're like, oh, well, you need to have a bachelor's degree in order to do that. So I wouldn't.
Shoot, even if you reach out to them and see how they can become not coachable, but find people to coach, to be able to get to that level as well.
Of so like having the degree and stuff like that, or
they
the
expand that. They expand that youth and that knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
definitely. Well, since Jimmy is over here giving me the dead eye and the fist because he's got to get to his prom, he's about to go get lit. Yeah, I didn't even go to mine, unfortunately.
Yeah,
my girlfriend broke up with me. I was planning on going with her. She wanted to.
I ain't going with nobody, so it's okay.
Yeah, but the only reason I was going is because I had her to go with. The people that I hung out with, they didn't give a fuck about no prom. But I knew I always wasn't like 100% supposed to be with the people I was chilling with. I kind of wanted to go to prom. I mean, I didn't really go to much else.
Yeah, I kind of did too, but I made some other decisions in my life.
It is what it is. I'm damn near 40. I can't be pissy about prom now.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, sir, I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you get lit, but not too lit to where you don't remember the night, because this night, sir, is all about memories.
Yeah. Know your surroundings.
Sweet memories. So on that note, I'm going to give a round of applause for my returning co-host, Mr. St. Patrick. Thank you for giving us your time and holding it down with me today, sir. I'll give another round of applause for my engineer of all engineers, Mr. Jimmy the Brown Giant. Oh, ho, ho.
He's protection.
See, look at that big old hand.
Yeah.
Look at that big old hand. Actually, yeah, man, as soon as you are 18, bro, man, I'm start bringing you around. You can be the security while we do field. Don't give me that look, man. You ain't got to do nothing but stand there and look aggressive.
Yeah.
Give you some dark sunglasses. Maybe put a utility belt on you. We ain't got to give you a gun. We'll just put the belt on you.
Whistle.
You'll look intimidating.
Throw batarangs.
Get you a mag light. One of those big old mag flashlights.
Hey.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. That's all you gotta do.
Hey.
Boom.
Hey.
You probably get us through so much stuff. That's all you got. Hey, nothing to see here. Watch out. And we got another round of applause for all you guys. Shout out to Mo for coming in with all that comment today. But that one's for all the viewers out there. Thank you. I wouldn't be doing this if you guys weren't watching.
Yep.
I appreciate you all. And on that note,
see ya.
Peace.